Oh, I'm live. I'm just sitting here just daydreaming, I guess. I don't know. Oof, it's been a rough one. A rough week, but I made it through. Y'all made it through. Oof, what a week, what a week, what a week. I'm just coming out here to catch up with y'all, see what y'all been up to, how y'all 4th of July weekend went, and how y'all doing and stuff. So give folks some time to get on in here. I can get chat a little bit. I won't be on here long because it's just one of them weeks. I figured I showed my face since probably I ain't seen me since, but I don't know when was it, last Thursday probably. So just to keep y'all up, y'all knew I was going out of town, and I went out of town for the weekend and I had a great time. Then come back. Hey Tamika, what's up? What's up? What's up? Have you been to Nigeria already? You already been back there? You just came back from Nigeria, didn't you? And when you go somewhere for even if it's just 3, 4 days, I went for the weekend. But I went to Chicago and I did take some videos, so it will be up whenever I got like 4 videos now. The number of uploads that I gotta put up are stacking up, stacking up, stacking up. Ooh, I wish I had like an editing software or better internet that would just allow me to just quickly upload things. But I don't. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video and welcome, 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 and subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Hey Toy, hey Nicole, I ain't been nowhere. I went to Chicago for the 4th of July weekend. That's where I went. I ain't tell y'all till now, but yeah, I went to Chicago. I'm put hey Miss Deal with it. I'm gonna put a video. I'm gonna try my best to get some videos. I wanted to put them up in order that I recorded them, but I'm probably just gonna put the Chicago one up before I put the other couple of videos I got up because I just been so behind on uploading because my software sucks. But yeah, I went to Chicago. You going back in August, so you going back soon, boy. You get to see your boo all the time, Tamika. You and your boo. You and your boo. Must be nice to have a boo. But yeah, I had a good time. Then you come back, you don't want to be back. That's what happened. I just come back and I was, oh, I wish I was still in Chicago. Go back and go to my everyday life. Just I had to get these, man. I said I'm gonna get something because I don't take my medicine no more. I ain't took that probably about a year. I was on that Flaxen, whatever that is, the generic for the Fixor. I was on that, but when I had been on that when I found out I had MS, and I took it for maybe a couple of years, and I just didn't want to be on no medication for anxiety, depression, whatever it's for. Not so I looked online. I was like, I know there's some kind of natural vitamins. So I'm gonna try these. These came today. I don't know if anybody knows anything about these are faking these, but these are like the adrenal support. Supposed to help with your moods and stuff. And I read the reviews, they had great reviews. So we shall see if it really helps. It says all natural supplement that helps eat. And of course I'm not sponsored. I'm just a little small YouTuber. But I'm just telling y'all about them because maybe I don't want to take no medication. Maybe I want to try some vitamins instead of some freaking medication. I just don't want to be on that. I already got to take my Gilenia for my MS, and I already got to take my high blood pressure. I don't want to be on medicine like it. So this is 1950 milligrams or something of that. Ashwagandha by Physician's Choice is an all-natural supplement that helps ease stress and anxiety, improves mental clarity, and enhances performance. Used for centuries as a cornerstone. I don't know what this word is. AYU Ayurvedic. That's what it looks like. Ayurvedic medicine. Cornerstone of Ayurvedic medicine. Ashwagandha root is clean, safe, and backed by modern research. So I'm gonna try this little stuff out and see how it helps. How much I pay for them? Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. I want to say $13, but you get 90 pills, and I think you just take one a day. I'm gonna open it up and see. I think you just take one a day, so that's 3 months supply. Um, I'm trying to see what it suggests to use as a dietary supplement. Take 3 veggie capsules once. Oh, so it says take 3 of them once a day. Take 3 veggie veggie capsules once a day. Okay, so you take 3 once a day. So this is only a 1 month supply because you got to take 3 a day. Gosh, see how much I paid for them. Checking my email now. Back up. I got them on Amazon, and they came today. I ordered it on Wednesday. They came today. Um, slow internet. See, it's why I don't like uploading videos. See how my internet's just slow. Y'all can't see, but I see. Oh no, I paid $17.44. So they're not cheap, but they got all kind of other vitamins for moods and depression and anxiety at all different prices and stuff. But I wanted to try this one out because it had really, really great reviews. And it was another one that had a really, really great reviews too. But I think it cost more than this. And now I'm on, so I'm like, I'm gonna do 17. I think the other one was like 20 something dollars a bottle. Hey Angie, hey. Funny about your cabbage, I know. Yep. But I mean, if it helps without getting medication, because I'm just, medications affect everything else. So that's why I don't like taking medications. But it's good if that's what you get when you're going through the depression or the anxiety or the whatever mood swings, mood changes. I'll be going through it sometimes. And this week was one of them weeks, especially before my cycle. Before my cycle, I think I'm about to just die. That's how I'll be just like, oh, I'm just so miserable, just so horrible. I'm just, oh, think about everything bad in my life, everything that's happened in my life, and any recent breakup. I think about that, think about the person, think of, it's too much. Too much. It ain't even recent no more. It's almost a year. But just think about all that and stuff. I'm like, I'm sick of this. So I'm gonna try these things and see if they really, really do work. I mean, I usually perk up and stuff, but it's just around that time of the month, you can get down very, very low. I don't know if it's because the older you get or closer you get to menopause. Gosh, I don't know. Well, I've always been emotional. I think I have that what is it, PPMD or PMMD, premenstrual, no, PMDD. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, premenstrual depression disorder. I don't know something. I know them like for them 2 or 3 days. That's how I usually know my cycle is gonna come. Them 2 or 3 days before my cycle come, I'm just like, I just want to just cry for no reason and think about everything bad in my head that could make me possibly cry. It's just terrible, y'all. Terrible. Yes, it's a part of life, but I do got my junk food. I already ate some yesterday, but I got a whole bag. Reese cups, and I got my Grippo. I got another bag of these. These is already open. I got my Grippo, barbecue cheese, and these things is bomb. These is bomb. Some cabbage every time I cook it. I think of you. I say, girl, you better not overcook that cabbage. Boy, gonna beat your ass. Don't overcook. I know I probably overcooked my cabbage. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Pray for that. Pray for that good Nigerian husband. Pray for that. Yes, ma'am. I get fighting mad when it's close to that time. I'm like too old to be still dealing with. It's crazy, but I'd rather be. I don't know. Would I rather be mad or would I rather be sad? I'm like mad, and when it's close to the time, I'm mad and I'm sad. It's a mixture. Like I'm sad, but I'm mad. Then I'm sad. Then I'm mad. But when it's ending, when my cycle's ending, Grippo's getting down in the throat. Because these are spicy. Not as spicy as the Grippo chips, but these are spicy. But these are so good. I love these things. But what was I saying? See, off my train of thought. What was it? Oh yeah, I said it's a mad, and we make sure it's sad, and then Like after my cycle, like in the last day or date after it ends, then a couple of days after, I'm just like sad for no reason. For like a couple of days after, I was like, ugh. So I'm like, for that whole week and days, week and some days, I need to be taking these. I think I'm just gonna take these. Period. 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 If they work until I feel like I don't need to take them no more. And they natural vitamins, so hey, I ain't got to worry about no cancer, no edit, nothing edit, no. That's why I get tired of hearing all that extra stuff too. Everything you take that affects something and this and that. I was at my doctor today. Have you good? You good? Not today. Tuesday when I came back from Chicago. I came back Monday night, and then Tuesday morning I had a neurologist appointment for my MS, just a regular checkup. They had looking at my MRI, and it was like, and they did find a couple of extra spots, and that's because I was spacing out my medication. They told me to do it when I was trying to get the patient assistance, but of course now I have insurance again, so I don't have to worry about that spacing out crap no more. But I didn't think it affected me because I didn't feel no different. And they said, well, it's not that bad if you just saw 2 extra spots since your last MRI, which my last MRI was like probably 2 or 3 years ago, because I hadn't been going regular like I'm supposed to. I think it was at least 2 years ago. So they said 2 small spots. But I'm like, I don't want to hear no more bad news. I don't care if it's small spots and y'all saying, oh, it's okay, but this is that. No, I don't want to hear no more bad news. Something got to give. Gosh. Then she gonna say, did you go to the skin doctor? Because you know with gelinia, it can cause skin cancer. So you got to make sure you go to when you go to your primary care doctor, they check your skin to make sure no skin. Like what? Everything got to cause cancer. Why you want to kill somebody with cancer? I don't understand it. Why every medication got to cause cancer? Everything causes cancer. I don't understand it. Stress causes cancer. Medication causes cancer. Family genetics causes cancer. Everything. They worrying about COVID. They need to be worrying about cancer. Sick of it. Of it. I ain't got no weird spots on my skin, so I think I'm fine. I don't know what the doctors look at to see. I don't know. That's why I said I'm not taking one. I'm taking one less medicine because I don't want that chance of no extra chances. That's why I want to take this stuff and hopefully it's all good. True. And hopefully to hope to eventually get off the high blood pressure medicine. Hopefully if I start eating right, which I'm clearly not doing right now. When it's that time, that's the hardest time to eat right. I gotta have junk food. I gotta have chocolate. I gotta have like this. If it ain't Grippos, it's usually those purple nacho Doritos. Yeah, sweet. I did buy me some sugar-free drink from Save a Lot. It was a pineapple. It's like Mexican drinks. They come in these big jugs, like Hassie comes in them big jugs. It's a pineapple coconut drink. It tastes nice. It's sugar-free. And it tastes good. I don't know if they got something else as a replacement of sugar because I didn't read it. But I just knew it was sugar free. And I was like, let me try this out. They had mango, they had pineapple coconut, they had some different flavors, but I got the pineapple coconut. I'm gonna try all of them probably. Yeah, I gotta have my. I've been loving Reese cups lately. This few months, past few months, around that time, it's been Reese cups for me. Got some. I got over some Reese cups, some Kit Kats, some. Got the snacks, man. But yeah, I went to Chicago, hung out with my people. I had a good time. I really didn't do much of nothing, but I mean, one day they went to the pool, took their kids to the pool. That was I got down there Friday night. Traffic was insane, but supposed to take me 5.5 hours. Took me like 7 hours because then I got lost in Indianapolis. I took a wrong turn and ended up downtown Indianapolis because they had detour for Indianapolis because the road construction was all through Indiana, which sucked. And I think I hit Indianapolis right at rush hour traffic, which didn't help. Then I got off right before or right after hitting Indianapolis, I got off to use the bathroom at a store. When I got back on, the exit for me to get back off on the 60, what was I on? What is it? 64 West or 64? I don't know what I was on. West, I think. Something West. Somebody West. 65 West or somebody West. And the exit to get off there was like, as soon as you got off, I didn't see it because I rode right past it. Because it was like, as soon as I came out of the store, it was that exit. And I looked, I said, did I just pass the exit? Because I didn't see an exit, but I think it was some kind of detour way to get to an exit. And I passed it. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go down and go around and find my way back. No, I ain't find my way back. I tried to find my way back. I ended up in the neighborhood. Then I got on one road. I ended up downtown Indianapolis. That's the only way I found my way back. I was driving around probably 30, 40 minutes trying to find my way back. Lord of mercy. That was a trip. So it took me like 7 hours to get there. I said, the devil don't want me to have fun. He just wants me to be stressed out all my life. And I ain't studying him. I finally got there, and it was a great time. They treated me wonderful. Great food, great family, great fun. And it was just family time with them. And then, I mean, and it was just, I just needed that. I just needed that peace, that just family time with the kids, with them and their kids. And it's just bonding. Just, I loved it. That's why I was so sad to come back so soon. And I cooked. Which is something I don't do hardly. Cooked a big old American 4th of July meal for them because they're Nigerian. I wanted them to try American 4th of July. They loved it. They loved it, loved it, loved it. They love their Nigerian food now, but they like that. They like my dishes. They liked it. Kids was turning up the collard greens. They was turning them collard greens up. I made collard greens, baked beans, macaroni cheese, green beans, barbecue chicken. She made some suya style chicken and suya beef. I made barbecue chicken and barbecue ribs, pork ribs. I made a good old American barbecue meal. They loved it. And I did my ribs in the Instapot that I bought and used it for the first time. I took it up there with me and used it for the first time. And they was good. They was tender, 25 minutes. And you get you some nice ribs in 25 minutes. Nice, tender, fully cooked ribs. I don't know why I've been slipping on the Instapot. Especially as much as I don't like to cook no more. So if I can cook stuff and cook it that fast, why I've been slipping on the Instapot? I wonder how good some oxtails taste coming up out that Instapot. Or roast beef. So I might be cooking a little more now that I got that Instapot. I sit there and just never went for the hype. Like, I don't need no Instapot. I don't need that. So you watch videos of people cooking with the Instapot and cooking stuff. Well, Fally made me break down and get the hey ORNR detailing. What's up? What's up? What's up? Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Yeah, it's I ain't show them too much. I didn't show her too much. They camera shy, so there'll probably be just a couple of photos and then a couple of clips of us. Like we went to the beach. They took the kids to the swimming pool Saturday. Then we went to the beach. Sunday, me and her. And there was people on the beach doing firecrackers and having barbecues, and we just went there to chill for about an hour, just to chill. I just love being by the water and just looking at the water and hearing the water. I just love it. So I was just glad, even though we was in the middle of the hood on the beach in Chicago. And y'all know Chicago ain't no joke, especially on the 4th of July. Chicago ain't no joke. They said it was like 108 shootings. 17 people got killed on 4th of July weekend. It was either 108 or 188. It was 100 and something shootings. And 17 people got killed on 4th of July weekend in Chicago. So Chicago ain't no dope. But you just got to stay out of the trouble places. And like I said, we was in the hood, but we was staying out of trouble. On the beach, we just went to the beach for an hour. It started getting dark. I said, it's time to go. I ain't cared that it was still kids on the beach playing, still families having barbecues and stuff. I said, it's time to go. It's starting to get dark. It's in Chicago. We got to go. I ain't been up to much. I went out of town last weekend. That's what I was telling them about that. I went to Chicago because I wasn't telling nobody where I was going. But now that I'm back, I went to Chicago. And I had a great time. I think it's so crazy that Chicago has beaches, but it's so cool at the same time. It's crazy, but it's cool. Like you have a beach in the middle of the hood. I wish our hoods had a beach in the middle of them. Gosh. Because I mean, it was just family time on the beach. It was peaceful and family time on the beach part. No, but nothing crazy was going on there. People, like I said, was having barbecues, playing music. The kids were swimming in the lake. That's Lake Michigan. Is that Lake Michigan? What lake is that in Chicago? I think that's Lake Michigan. But it's so huge, it looks like an ocean. So huge. So it makes you feel like you're looking at the ocean, even though you're just looking at one of the Great Lakes. Let me get my other bag of chips. Since that bag was already almost gone, my Save-A-Lot snack. I'm on them about these. I better find out about them. Find out about these right here. Y'all don't know nothing about them. Y'all need to know. Y'all need to find out because these things is the best snacks ever. If you like barbecue Rippos chips, you will love these. These are cheese nibs with barbecue Grippo seasoning on. I'm trying to tell you. Going to Italy? Why are you laughing? Are you joking? You're not going to Italy or you're going to Italy? Is it a joke or are you serious? Gotta go over here, gotta reach for my other bag, my bag of candies. I ate both my Reese's. And I need my son to bring me uh some of that pineapple coconut drink. Laurel, I need some pineapple coconut drink. Here, put it in my cup. Put it in my cup. My mug. Got a whole wintertime mug. It is hot as all outdoors. That's that. All that. It is hot as all outdoors. Outdoors. Ever. See, that's why you yelling. Taking forever. I got my cup. What are you doing? I guess he done got me another cup. I guess he's going to bring back here and pour it. I don't know what the heck. And look at my fingernails. Broke off from work. Broke off from work. Broke off from work. Broke off from work. So I have 6 fingernails left. 6. But luckily, these two didn't break off today. This one broke off yesterday. This one broke off before I went on my trip. So I was in my trip like that. Show that container so they can see what this is. That. See? Show it. Don't drop it. This. Tampico zero sugar pineapple coconut punch. And they have mango and they have all kind of other flavors. But yeah, some good stuff. Is that kind of frozen?
No.
Oh.
Unless you said.
Ah. Oh, make a mess. I thought I saw some like a frozen chunk in there. I guess I'm seeing thing. Your reflection or something. Dang, I got more room for more. You better give me my juice. You ain't even taste.
I didn't.
Huh?
I didn't.
No, it's actually good. Yep, because it's from work, and I guess these are the ones I use the most at work. Hey, Drea, what's up? What's up? What's up? I ain't doing nothing but chit chatting and eating my snacks. Let me get my other candy. I gotta go stretch now. Gotta stretch. Got my little bit shorts on. My little shorts that I sleep in on. I'm trying not to show my little bit shorts. I showed y'all a little bit shorts before though, so they like, but these are sleep shorts. So nah, we gonna do that. That's what we not gonna do. Just gonna keep it up. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Yeah, look at all this candy. This is 99. Each one of these is 99 cents. Oh, I forgot about these. I forgot I got some fake Slim Jims. These are the Jack Links. Jack Link, wow. Hot. I forgot. Yay! I got some more stacks to eat. Now, I got, how many of them did I get? I got 4 of them. 4 of them. I ain't gonna eat them all now. I'm probably gonna just eat one right now. Yep, I got a stash. I be trying to keep a stash now, Nicole. I gotta keep a stash. Sometimes it takes me a while to eat it, but when it's that time, I might eat this whole thing. The white chocolate Reese's Kit Kats. Packs of these. These are the fast break. Them. That's what they look like. Yeah. Yeah, like peanut butter. They like this stuff. More regular Reese's and more Kit Kats. A whole stash. You drink diet soda, it tastes so good. Why you laugh after everything? You just like laughing. I be laughing for no reason sometimes too. I think that's a sign of craziness. But that means you're crazy when you laugh for no reason. I already know I'm a little touch. I'm gonna eat this. It's hot. I hope it ain't too hot. I usually get them out when I get Slim Jims. Eat this, eat this, eat this fake Slim Jim. Because the Slim Jim was $179. I said I'm not paying $179 for no Slim Jim. I'm gonna get the Jack Link. They taste just the same to me. Yep, Nicole. Reese's is my thing right now. Reese's is my thing. You said contraband. You have to hide them. You hide them from what? Kids or from why? Because you're not supposed to have them or what? Why are you hiding your snacks? It's like I go through thank you, even though half of them gone. Thank you though. You have them from your kids. My son, he knows. He used to still try that. I said, no, you got a job. You can't be trying to steal my snack. So he know now he don't really touch much. Like stuff like this, he don't really like Reese cups and he like it, but he don't like it like that to be sneaking at my stuff. But he will try to sneak sometimes. That's why they in my room. Last time I had some candy, I had it in the refrigerator. It must have been candy he didn't really like because he didn't touch it. Because he would try to take something like, I'll buy some more. No, you ain't gonna buy nothing. Take my snack. Oh, you're not supposed to have them because health wise, I guess we really all ain't supposed to have them because it ain't healthy. But so you gotta have something to make you happy. So I said, shoot, I know I'm probably supposed to have snacks or have the stuff I eat, but you gotta have something to make you happy. If it's gotta be foods and your snacks and stuff, then hey, I'd rather be happy than just miserable and can't have what I want. What's up, Noble? How you doing? How you doing? Happy Friday, TGIF to you. Today was a true TGIF. Was I the only one that this week today was a true TGIF this week, even though we had Monday off? But I was driving for 5 hours, 5.5 hours Monday because I was coming back from Chicago. So that's why I went, Noble. So I told everybody already I was in Chicago. And I was depressed when I came back because I didn't want to come back. I wanted to stay there. I wanted to be away. I didn't want to come back to reality. Because reality means work and to get myself together, to get myself where I want to be and face where I am. Face where you are, and I still got to strive to get where I want to be because I don't want to be where I am with this contract job. I want a real job. So frustrating. So I got to take that second certification test. I didn't even schedule it. I scheduled it, but I scheduled the wrong one. So I had to get my money refunded for that. And I need to schedule the correct one for the career path I want to be on. Hopefully by 2020, I'm balling out of control and all this is worth it. Hopefully. That's what I hope. Oh, fitness. I couldn't do that. I couldn't live with no fitness. Can't no fitness people trying to control my food. Mm-mm. Like her, y'all go on, y'all the young self. Y'all go on and be healthy. Let me eat my food. This satisfies my my mood. You ever heard of this Noble? I'm gonna try it out. It's supposed to help your mood. I'm gonna try this. A natural vitamin. Oh yeah, I couldn't be in the winter. I couldn't be there in the wintertime, but it's nice in the summertime because they have beaches. Lakeshore Drive has beaches. I have to go to the beach, and the beach is my happy place. No matter where the beach is, as long as I can be by the water and just hear the water and just look at the water, it's just so peaceful. So peaceful. It was great. It was great, great family time with my Nigerian family. Just great. I mean, I had a great time. They treated me wonderful. Wonderful. They know how to treat their guests. I'm trying to tell you. I also, like I said, had to do something nice for them. I prepared them an American 4th of July meal on 4th of July because I wanted them to try the American, what Americans do on 4th of July, whole barbecue. We had a hard time with that grill, boy. Boy. We had a hard time. That taco, Don't buy what I can't remember what brand that was. It comes in the tan bag from Walmart. Don't buy that charcoal that comes in the big tan and white bag from Walmart. That charcoal does not stay lit for nothing in the world. Nothing that I take one a day. Women, it ain't nothing for mood. They don't help with your mood. This is mood. One a day women don't do nothing for no mood. But yeah, we had to fight with that charcoal for like 2-3 hours. We thought we had it lit and it'd be lit and smoking and this and that, and then it'd just be lit in one area. Try to move it around and they go out. Like, oh my gosh, we put back the whole container of them. Now I take one a day, women. They don't do nothing with your mood. That's just your normal vitamins for your daily just vitamin. They don't do nothing for your mood. But body, mood, happy vitamins. These are for anxiety, depression, stress, clarity, and they got great reviews on Amazon. All natural vitamin. So, but yeah, um, that grill, that was a situation with that grill. We finally got it to do something and act right after struggling with it so long. It was ridiculous. It was a whole episode where we did get to cook our meat, got to cook our chicken. What do we grill? The chicken and the suya meat. I think it was all we put on the grill was just chicken and suya meat. We forgot all about the hot dogs and hamburgers. Forgot all about them. We had them. But after fighting with that grill so long, we was just like, just let's get this chicken and this. I mean, because they are a family of 6, so we had a lot of meat and a lot of food because it's 4 kids and then her and her husband. So yeah, a lot of food because 7 people can't meat. So hey, and feed us. Gotta feed us. It was fun. It was funny and not funny, but it was funny at the same time. Fighting with that stupid grill. It was great time though. Great time, great time, great time. And I was really spoiled while I was there. So of course I'm gonna be sad to come back home. And I was so they spoiled me. They really spoiled me. I got some gifts. I got when we went shopping and she wouldn't they wouldn't let me pay for nothing. They wouldn't let me pay for nothing. She wouldn't let me pay for nothing. I'm like, dang, I can't pay for nothing. I had to sneak and pay for stuff that I actually paid for. Then she'd be like, oh, get mad at me for paying. I'm like, I can't pay for nothing. Let me show y'all my little clothes I got. I not to show my pajama shorts. I don't know if y'all saw my pajama shorts or not. I'm trying not to show them. But to Rouse, I got this. This is just a plain black fitted tee that it goes with. Yeah, they're awesome. They were freaking out. They're awesome. Awesome people. Goes with that. See, look at that. Poetic justice. Look at these poetic justice sweatpants. I was like, oh, look at these. They my size. I said, oh, they my cute. And she was like, you want them? Get them. I was like, what? I said, I'm just saying they cute. You want them? Get them. I said, no. You get them. Get them. So I went on and got them. I just wanted to say they was cute, which they are. I love them. Yeah, I can't wait. Got a little Tupac on there. Well, I used to love me some Tupac. I thought I was Tupac. Couldn't tell me nothing. Love, loyalty, unity, justice. I love these. Love these sweatpants. Can't wait to rock them in the fall or on a cool summer day. So that's what the fitted shirt goes with these. It took me forever just to find a black or a plain shirt a shirt to go with that. What you eating? What you eating, Drea? What snack? You got some snacks? And then I seen this one. I was like, well, this kind of goes with it, but it kind of don't. I said, that's just kind of too much going on. I don't know. I thought it was too much going on like this with it. But I thought it was a cute shirt. I was like, "Where's a cute shirt? Did you get it?" I'm like, "No, I don't want it." I said, "Don't go. It don't really go with it. It goes with it, but it kind of don't." I said, then she's like, "No, get it. Just wear it back self." I got it. Got it too, and it says Black History is American History. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then we was looking for stuff for my son. She wanted to buy some stuff for my son. She got him 3 shirts too. He won. L'Oreal, come here. Let me see. He said, I'm gonna try to get him show the shirt he got on. Come here. Just show your shirt. Show your shirt. Just show your shirt. You're not looking rough, so I don't know why you're acting silly. I can get him. I think he's coming. Into the refrigerator. Country. Let's see. Here he comes. Take that off.
Oh,
That take your but you don't want nobody to see your work badge. Your work badge off.
Why? I'm just
take it off.
No,
you don't want nobody to see where you work.
You can just see the
shirt. Take that dusty thing off.
It's not even dusty.
Yes, it is. Take it off. Now, just show him one of your shirts you got. He got 3 shirts, but this is one of them. The Kango shirt, ain't that night? Show it. You ain't even barely showing it. Show your shirt. Show them your shirt. Your little nice t-shirt. Show them. Yeah, he got a nice little Kango t-shirt. He got 2 of those, 2 a white one and that black one, and then he got a Nautica t-shirt. But they said, hey. Hi. He said, hi. And when we was over in the men's section, this dress was there. When we was getting his stuff, this dress was in the section. I said, "What?" I said, "That's a woman's dress." I said, "That's cute though." I get to catch myself every time I was saying something was cute, because if it was in my size, she's like, "What size is that?" Get it. I'm like, "Oh gosh, just get it." Yeah, this is cute. It was be so cute on you. It's a cute little Calvin Klein dress. Cute. So yeah, I got spoiled. I don't get spoiled like that. So that was nice. Even though I was playing it off like, no. But it was nice being spoiled. It was nice. And then they even filled up my tank for when I came back home. They filled up my tank. I didn't have to pay for my own gas to go back home. I said, because my tank was on E from going all the way from here to Chicago, and then I drove around a little bit in Chicago. So I was gonna fill my tank up. No, he will fill your tank up. Her husband went, took him up the car and filled up the tank all the way past the F. I just had to get gas today. That's how long that gas lasted. I just had to fill up today, all the way from Chicago and everything. And just had to fill up today. Have I started back making jewelry? No, because I got earrings over it that I made. They just sit and they ain't never been touched. So I'm like, what's the point of making more jewelry if I got a bag of jewelry right there that's just sitting and I ain't done nothing with it? Sitting hanging on my door. Just hangs on my door. My little bag of jewelry I usually show y'all. I ain't started back making it. I gotta figure it out. Figure out something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to figure out something though, because this contract crap jobs and stuff ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna figure it out. Well, I know I'm gonna take this test. So that's first step. Take another certification test for a database administrator, which is what I want to do. There's big money in it, and it's hard. It's not hard once you learn it. Good. Once you learn it, you're good to go. So SQL is a programming language that I coding language, programming language, whatever that I did good in it when I was in college. So I'm not. I know people say, Sally, you bought that purse though from me in my life, which I didn't think would be possible. I've seen people selling that stuff and stuff on live. But I'm like, no, I ain't gonna buy nothing for me. Ain't nobody gonna buy nothing for me. So I just never tried to sell my stuff on my live. So it was like when you did that, when you bought that purse from me, that long chomp, I was like, well, I guess people will really buy from me too. Because I always think what people do for other people, when I do it, it's not gonna work the same way. Because I've tried so many things that other people have done, and it just don't work the same way. I mean, even though I put my own twist on it, and it just don't seem to work the same way for me. Like YouTube, it don't work the same way for me at all. I do it because I love my peoples, my subscribers. I love tapping with y'all, keeping up with y'all stuff. But it don't work like it do for other people. How other people just get on there and they blow up overnight and just blow up. And I've been doing this 4.5 years. This YouTube thing. Cut my fan on. It's hot. It's hot. Hot. Jacqueline, get to me. Do you want to see my jewelry trail? I'll show it, but I, I ain't never really sell it because I don't even know. Like, is it worth selling? Because then you gotta pay shipping and blah blah blah. It's just like earrings, and basically that's all I have now, just earrings. Laurel, bugging the heck out of him. He always in the living room. I be calling him, and I'm right here. They right here on my door. I'm making them my way from the living room up to my door. So get that jewelry. What happens when you're the parent? Laurel, come here. I need you to do something. Get that.
Get ready.
Get that. Get that and go back. Shoot. I ain't gonna get back up. I already got up once. I ain't gonna get back up at my little shorts. I have my little shorts. Little pajama shorts. Noble said, girl, get up. No, I want to have to keep trying to have my little pajama shorts. So this is it. It used to be full with stuff. I wore most of the jewelry that I made, or so, when I used to sell it and sold something. Yeah, my jewelry. Exactly, Nicole. Exactly, it was done to me, so I could do it too. Well, these earrings, this is a pair. Just chilling, and they ain't touching. It's just. Can I keep it still for you? You gotta put your hand, do the hand thing, do the hand thing. I mean, they're pretty. They're pretty earrings. It's pretty, but yeah. Got these. These kind of remind me of like African American flag colors: the yellow, green, black, or Ghana. Ghana, I think, exactly those colors. And I did that like Valley of Africa. But the gold balls are fading because I done made them like a year ago. They've been sitting. Those kind of faded from sitting. These, these earrings, rose gold, backing like this part's rose gold plated or plated, silver plated. I don't know. Yeah, it's because they look rose gold. They're not gold though. They're not real gold. These are rose gold plated. I don't think they rose gold plated. They silver plated. All the backings and stuff are silver, but they're made to look rose gold. So. These. And these. Those are like that because these are some kind of like right here. That's how they're supposed to look. There's some kind of I don't know what you call it, stone or something. I forget what they are, but there's some kind of stone that's shaped into a V. So that's why they look like that. It's like a natural stone. Those all the ones from this side, and then over to here. Oh, and I do have braces. I have braces. Some of the earrings. So these, this goes with this bracelet. Cute, cute. That goes with that. Yep, I did. I did. I used to do it all the time. I got them. I'll show them in a second. And then these bracelets go with this. These. This was a choker that I really never figured out what I really wanted to do with how I wanted to go. I mean, it's done. So I guess this is how I wanted it to go. Choker. Trying to get the leather to act right. It got leather on it, brown and black leather, and then so this is what it's supposed to go like. Black leather on top, the brown leather on the bottom, and you got the choker. I can probably let me see if I can put this on. Oh yeah, and this is already started to fade a little too. This part because I've made them like I said a year ago, so I haven't worn them. But just from sitting, of course, if it's not real gold or whatever, it's going to fade a little bit. How this goes. That's how that goes. That's how it goes. Like the choker, we put it on. So yeah, you can wear it up. You can wear it with the black on the bottom, or you can wear it with the brown on the bottom. You can switch it, however you want to wear it. Whatever color you want to be on top or on bottom. That is the choker. That's it. It actually is cute after seeing it all. Actually, cute. I ain't always. Thank you. It is cute, ain't it? Let me get it off. It's been sitting. It's been sitting. I got a lot of talents. I need to stop sitting on them for. I take them away from me. I do stuff and then I get excited about it, and I'm just not excited no more. You wanted Drea won't buy everything. Drea done bought the long chop. You don't care that it's 80. I mean, look at the see, it's why like the detailing, but of course it's handmade, so of course the detailing is not gonna be perfect. And I don't I say I guess it's sturdy. I guess it won't come apart on you. Glued on and clamped on. What's this one doing? I don't know about this right here. The string. Kind of iffy. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. And then thank you, y'all like my little choker. Choker took a long time to figure out how to make. Yeah. These are my African print and Cara print jewelry. Post. They just post. These. These. I have a pair like a few pairs with this print myself that I wear. But I have a pair like this. Then you got these. These go like match with the choker. Yeah, that print there. All these are just posts. Mexico. I got these big ones. Love them. I love these. This is one of my favorite ones that I made. Love them. I think I made myself a pair like this too, or maybe I didn't. I wanted to. These are one of my favorite. And of course, I make skirts. I used to make skirts, so I made the jewelry to match the Ann Carver print skirts that I used to make. And I still make them if I want to wear one, if I want one. These you can wear them as squares, or you can wear them as like a diamond. However, no, because the posts are right here, so you. Well, I guess you could turn it, put the post on and turn it how you want to turn it. Yes, so, but I have the poster where you wear them like that. But you can turn it whatever direction you want to turn it in because they're lightweight, so they'll stay in whatever direction you probably turn it. It's a lightweight piece of wood and very lightweight. These remind me of ladybugs, little ladybugs. I love ladybugs. The hearts. These. These. I think they're supposed to go the same direction, kind of way. Thank you, Miss Deal with. I'm glad you like them. I just be sitting on stuff. Like I said, I made this stuff a year ago. I ain't made no jewelry in a year. I got so excited about it. Was doing it, and then I just simmered down. Now, because I was working somewhere, I was working at a stupid call center when I got laid off from my good job in 2019. I was at the call center. It was somewhere where I could sell it because then people loved it, so they was buying it. I had people buying it from me. And then when I went to Amazon, you couldn't really sell stuff. So I didn't really try to sell it when I was working at Amazon for that little small time. And then when I was unemployed, I wasn't doing nothing. And now that I work where I work now, I don't know. I mean, I've got people say, "Did you make that jewelry? I want to see your jewelry. Bring it in one day." And I just haven't brought it. I haven't done it. Brought it in. They've asked about some. One woman asked about some earrings I had on, but I actually didn't make those. First, I thought I did. I said, "No, I didn't make these." I said, "I do make jewelry, but I didn't make these. I bought them from Dillard." Like, "Oh, you do? It's pretty neat. I like when people can do stuff like that. Can you bring them in?" But I wore some jewelry that I did make and got compliments on it at the hospital. Like, "Oh, that's so pretty. You made that. Oh my gosh." It's these and some more of these. Like I said, I love the jewelry with this fabric. I love the gold. One of my favorite fabrics. Still have plenty of it though. And then just these white satin ones. Just white satin teardrops. Um, just simple white satin teardrops. That's all my jewelry that I had made last year, other than the stuff I already had sold last year when I was selling. I be trying to encourage you to do stuff. I be trying to sit on it. I be wanting to sit on it. You put my stuff back how I had it. Yeah, yeah, let's deal with it. Life can get in the way sometimes. I guess we gotta try not to allow life to get in the way and keep pushing. Because I mean, people are making money on them butters and oils. And I mean, get clientele. Look at Keep Blowing by Star, making her money. They've been advertising the way, and she's just making her money. And I like her products. I use her products. I gotta finish the review video one of these days. But I like Star's products. Really good product. I love the turmeric mask. Like my face, if I feel my face like breaking out, because when my face breaks out, I can feel it. I don't know if y'all can feel when y'all face break out, but it's just irritating. Like you can feel it. Like I had a zit somewhere. I had one right here. It's still there, kind of. You can see it, but it's going away. Like you can feel when you get them new zits and just irritating your face. Just irritating. I use that turmeric mask. My face just calms down, cools down, and the zits start to dry up. Start to dry up. I use the turmeric mask with her turmeric mask with her turmeric soap. Hey, that stuff is dry on up. Yeah, don't want us to work ourselves to death. Exactly. Especially when you're stuck in something like what I'm in right now, a contract job. You don't get no vacation, no holiday. You got to work a certain amount of hours. I got to work almost 7 months, 8 months before I even accrue holiday pay, and then got to work 1,800 hours, which is almost a freaking year, before I can even get 1 week vacation. So I don't even want to work that job no more. It was supposed to be an attempt to perm, and they play. I mean, people just play you and lie to you. I'm sick of that too. I'm mad. I should have been permanent by the end of June. I'm still a freaking contractor. That just irritated the heck out of me, and that's why I didn't feel like even coming back home 4th of July, because I'm like I should have been a permanent employee by now. And I got to go back to this job and be a temp. And they lied to me. Got lied to by Robert Half and by the company. Oh yeah, it's definitely an opportunity for you to be permanent. So it's definitely an opportunity. I said, because I don't want to take this because I'm on unemployment, so I don't have to work, but I want to work. So if it's not got an opportunity to become permanent after the end of June, then I don't want to take this. Oh, they make sure so they can try to use you up. I said, ain't nobody go to college, get no education, go to get a job, get experience, got 9 years experience in my field, and get treated like a piece of just dirt. Like you just not you worthless. They want to always all these other jobs they call want to offer crumbs, less than what I'm making on this. I'm like, yeah, I want to offer crumbs. I'm making more on this contract. Why would I leave my contract I'm currently on to? I want to give me this crap. Am I out of high school? Did I just go to high school and y'all want to give me this? This? I got student loans like everybody else. Shoot, that's what they don't think about when they want to offer you crumbs. No, if you went to college, you got student loans. Unless you was one of the fortunate ones that can pay them off. Shoot. So y'all need to pay people like they got student loans they need to pay off. Stop paying people like they just came straight out of high school and they ain't got no debt. I think these schools, half these colleges should owe us. Shoot, you can't even make enough money to pay your freaking student loans. These people in my city are so cheap. Like they just so cheap in Lexington when it comes to IT jobs. If I live somewhere else, that's why I say I need to set my mind to move somewhere else. So I can do so much better somewhere else. Just because the cost of living is not high in Lexington, they think they can just bust your head in Lexington. So what? I don't care about the cost of living not being high. Pay me what I need to be paid. My student loans are still the same as anybody else's student loans in the whole United States. Shoot, care about the no cost of living. That's why I'm trying to get these certifications because that's the only way you get the appreciation. That's why I got the one, and I'm gonna try to get the other one to back it up. The other one is right there in the field I want to be in, which is the 6 figure that field. If I can get database administrator, I'm gonna be making close to 2K probably within 3 years. I mean, 200K probably within 3 years. Probably start off at like 90 once I would get a job in that field. So that's why I'm trying to get this certification. Hopefully this month, if not next month. I need to schedule the test. I had scheduled the wrong test, and luckily I realized that before I took that certification, that certification does not focus on the career that I want, because Microsoft has changed their certifications to where they're career focused now, not subject focused. It used to be subject focused, like on certain learning, like it would be an SQL certification, it would be this certification. But now the certifications are based to include, like, put you in a role, all the stuff you need to be in a certain job. Like I said, I'm doing a Azure database architect, which is like a Microsoft Azure database administrator, which is where I want to be. Because that's where my mentor told me to get to. And that's where my mentor has his business in and will be able to hire me, and will be able to hire me for a job, and will be in that. So if I already got a connection, then I need to get that certification that's going to help me with that connection to be able to hire me. Get myself together to learn for another certification test. Pass one, I guess I can pass another one. I hate tests. I hate school. But I just did it because I felt I had to do it in life. Go to school. And I'm doing this because I feel I have to do it now if I want to get where I want to be. It's a hard, tough road out here. It's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to make the money for the rent. You ain't know. I'm hoping, Miss Deal with it. I am hoping. And I hope it's also, I'm hoping it's also, yeah, you study it too. You try to get licenses and stuff too. You gotta be, school don't never stop. And whoever told you school stopped lied. Because if school stops for you, then you stop. Basically. Because that's what happened. I mean, school stopped for me, but I didn't get no further. I got to a good point, but I didn't get where I wanted to be. It's just good to have a mentor in the field that has gotten where you want to be, that can tell you, and is also a minority, and can tell you how to do it, how to get there. That's the good thing that a lot of us don't have, that I didn't have for a long time. I've had like mentors in different fields that I thought I wanted to be in, but I didn't really want to be in. But this one, I know I want to be in this field. At one point, I thought I wanted to do networking, computer networking. That's why I got my associate's degree in, it's computer networking. But that, I don't want to do that. I, it, it's money in it, big money in it, but it's a stressful kind of job. I guess some people can do it, but he's like one guy that was trying to mentor me. One of my jobs that did it, he did it with ease. But I see some people just be so stressed out. I think I would be one of them stressed out people because I don't know. Like when I took it in school, I was a little stressed out. I did good in the classes and stuff. I was a little stressed out. But when I took SQL in school, no stress. So that's why I want to do database administrator, because it's SQL Server, SQL Server, and I understood that programming language. Out of all the other programming languages I had to take, SQL I understood, and it was just like so easy to me. So that's why I would rather have something that's going to be so easy to me and make me big money. Yeah, I see. I see this deal. When you can't retire, when can you retire? Can't retire at 65, ain't it, or 67, or you can retire early, but then you get that 10% penalty. My aunt retired at 50, I think, and she took that 10% penalty. She incurred, took her little 10% penalty and went on and retired. She had been on her job probably about 30 years. So might as well. You don't get to be on one job that long no more. To be on a job for 19 years, even though it might suck. I mean, that's still a blessing. 19 years, you don't get to get that no more. My one first real job I had was at Chase Bank, and I was on that job for 11 years. 11 years, then I graduated college. Like, oh, I'm going to go on and go in my field. That's when all hell broke loose. That's when it's contract job here, temp job here, laid off here. Oh, here's this job. Oh, that job. And I had a good job for 4.5 years. I thought I was over. I'm finally got a job where I'm gonna be here to the long haul. Then got laid off in 2019. I tell you what. Mm-mm-mm. That's why I want to get these certifications so that and get this. And once I get the first job in this as a database administrator, hey, it's always openings in that field. So if you get laid off, you always got another open outlet because it's always jobs. It's DBA, always DBA jobs. So I need to be in a field like that where it's always DBA, always this because I'm not taking certain jobs because they technical support. I don't want to go back to technical support. I don't want to do desktop support anymore unless it's paying good money, which most of those don't because desktop support is really like the lowest level of IT. That's the lowest level of IT, and I don't want to do it anymore. And when I was a software support is a step up, which is what I did for 4.5 years, and it was better pay and better job. And so software support, yeah, I'll do that. But desktop help desk support, going around fixing people's computers, hard drive software, and all that stuff, I don't want to do that unless it's paying, and they don't want to pay you much. Like a lot of ones call me that don't even want to pay as much as what I'm getting paid on the job I do now, and I don't. And the job I do now is a wiring job, basically just wiring these network scales and supply closets in hospitals. So this job ain't even. I don't got to deal with no whiny, complaining people, cussing me out, going off about their computers. I ain't got to deal with none of that. So it's I got a license. It's the man's job. It's a lot of lifting, squatting, lifting, standing up on stuff, and yeah, building stuff, building the scale, the certain kind of scales, and it's a lot of that, and standing and walking all day long. No sitting. I see. I get to sit and rest sometimes now, just because I'm be tired. Because I want to be an employee, and then that making me when I don't even want to be an employee for real, but I want it because I want my vacation time. I want my vacation time. I need a vacation. So I tell them little people when they call, I'm like, I don't want you. Why would I leave a job and I'm making more? And y'all want to undercut me, and y'all want me to be stressed out. Help desk jobs are stressful. The more that's what the difference is with IT. But I mean, maybe it is in most career fields. I think it's probably like that in most career fields. The more stressful your job, the less you get paid. The less stressful your job in IT, the more you get paid. I don't know why it's like that. They don't value the help desk people, even though you really the ones helping the people. You out there with the people. You got to deal with the cussing and the fussing and all that other stuff. And you got to fix that computer. They don't value that person. They value the ones behind the scenes that's doing the DBA, the ones behind the scenes that's doing the networking. That's the ones that they value. The ones that ain't got to deal with the fussing and the cussing in person too much. If they have to, it ain't too much. Unless the network goes down, or unless you put some code as a DBA that if it ain't working, it ain't getting that person that report that they need. It ain't making this page come up that they need. You might get a little fussed at. Exactly. Exactly. It's not worth it. It ain't. But I'm saying if it is a stressful job, at least pay the person for the stress that they're going through, and at least they can take the like with me. You can take the vacations and stuff that you want to take because you get paid for this stress. I'm saying my job ain't stressful. It's just a man's job. It's just a lot of lifting and squatting and walking all day. But it's not a stressful job. What I do now, so that's why I'm like, hey, I ain't gonna get me doing no desktop support, no stressful crap. Having to deal with no people and their attitudes and paying me less than what I'm doing now. I ain't stressed. Oh well, I might be a contractor, but hey, this project's going on for a long time, so I'll do this to something better come along. I'm not gonna force myself to take no stupid desktop support and go back into that. I have to deal with mean people, mean and crazy people who gonna cuss you out, fuss at you because their computer don't work. Like you the one that broke it. You ain't never talked to them before a day in your life. Yeah, they will, Nicole. And they will. And that's what I grew to learn in life. And when a job gets to that point where it stresses me out or they just disrespect me too much, I will leave without another job. I've done it. I've done it. How many times? At least a couple of times. Oh yeah, I was working in a hospital before as a contractor. It was supposed to be a 3 month temp to permanent hire. No, I was there almost 2 years. And I was stressed out. I ain't get no vacation. I ain't have nothing. No, I didn't even have health benefits. I ain't have nothing. I luckily now they got that federal marketplace, so I was able to buy me health benefits now because federal marketplace. So that was a blessing that they have that. I guess they started that around COVID. I don't know, but that was a blessing to be able to buy health insurance at an affordable price. Like it was about the same price as if I have a job. If I have health insurance on my job, so it wasn't much more at the same price. So that was a blessing that they do have that now. But when I was working at that other hospital in that 2013 to 2015, they didn't have no nothing like it. So I didn't have health insurance then, and I was going through that stuff, thinking I had MS, and I hadn't found out for sure yet at that time, and I can't afford it. I can't afford it. Yeah. And then they stressing me out, and then they want me to be on call. I had to be on call on top of that, and I did it for that whole almost 2 years. I was on call. If it was one Sunday they took the cake. One Sunday, because I always ask them, I can at least not be on call on Sundays. Everybody gets vacation. Everybody's a real employee. Everybody gets to do this, but me. I don't get vacation. I'm here all the time. I don't take no time off because I don't want pay time off without pay. I might take a day here or a day there just to ease the stress, but I can't take like a week off because I didn't want time off without pay. They was just talking, oh, you complain too much. I'm like, okay. Okay, only thing they would do is keep giving me and more money until they couldn't give me more. So they reached their little limit. I'm like, well, y'all can't do nothing. I'm, I still hung in there. But that one Sunday, I had just walked in the church and that daggone phone went off. That little stupid iPhone alarm that goes bang, bang, bang. I was traumatized by that. I was traumatized. I ain't gonna be live still noble. I don't think I will. I don't think I will unless I'm still here talking to Nicole and deal with it. But I might be. I don't know. I said that last time you did that and I was still on her. I don't think I am going to be live in 20 minutes because I'm getting tired. But if not, I'll see you next time over. And thank you for stopping on in. And you have a blessed night and a blessed weekend. But yeah, and I try to tell people that because I see people working and they stress themselves out. They so stressed. I'm like, look here. I believe in taking 2 vacations a year if you can, and I don't believe you should work no whole full year, and dedicate your whole life to work. Never take your time off, or just spread your time off out throughout the year instead of taking it all together and getting you a peace of mind. And just because you scared because you got to working on your weekends, working on. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Work yourself to death, literally. Like you was talking about, Nicole, something ever happened to you, you can work yourself to death. Where does high blood pressure come from? Where does stress causes a lot of stuff that can kill you. Is stress causes cancer, like I said earlier. Stress causes high blood pressure. Stress causes a lot of health issues. Too. So why kill yourself to satisfy a job that, like Nicole said, when it's time for them to let you go, when they can't afford to pay you no more, they will lay you off just like I got laid off from my job in 2019. So I do believe in taking my vacations. I don't care if work is busy right now, this and that. My vacation is approved. I'm taking my vacation. I believe in living your life and enjoying your life and not living for a job, not living for somebody. Period. Live your life, enjoy your life, because like no person's gonna cure half the time something happened to you, and no job definitely ain't gonna cure if something happened to you. Some people, a lot of people just drop dead on the job. They just stress themselves out so much they have a stroke on the job, have a heart attack on the job. No, no, ain't no job. Do that. Like I said, I walked in there this Sunday and that alarm went off at bam, bam, bam. I texted him. I said, "Can somebody take this?" Because I just walked in the church and I'm on the praise team, and we sang. We got to sing, and I can't be driving because I called and they was like, "No, we need somebody to come in." I was like, "Okay." That's what they would do. And you go in and just be resetting the computer. I mean, restarting the damn computer. They lie and say they done restarted, and they didn't. They just put it in hibernate. And I was not in the mood that Sunday. I was fed up. I had been freaking contracted for almost 2 years. And they was being smart in the text, talking about, well, you knew what you signed up for when you got, like, no, I didn't. And for one, y'all don't know, because y'all didn't went there when I got hired for this job. I didn't know what I signed up for. I said, okay, well, how about this? I quit. That's what I put in the text. I said, well, how about this? I quit. So y'all ain't got no choice but to take it now. And I did. And I left. And I went inside church and cried like a baby because I didn't have no job. But I was not going back. And I didn't want to go back. And I didn't want nothing to do with the people. Hateful people. Just hateful. Yeah, hey, that's a good goal, Miss Deal with it. Build a life that I would love to build a life that I don't need to, because I would love to be somewhere that's like a vacation. I live somewhere like a vacation, like I'm close to a beach, maybe Florida, but I don't want to be by hurricanes and stuff. But I would like to live somewhere like where it feels like I'm on a vacation constantly. But then you read that, and that, hey, whoever wrote that's on point. Build a life that you don't need a vacation from. Like my dream life and like dream career would be traveling and doing like food stuff. But it's so crazy. Somebody can have your dream life and still not be happy. It's like, was that their dream life, or was it just something they did just to make money and be famous? Because like I said, my dream life would be like Anthony Bourdain's life. He got to travel and eat all that different food, and I mean he was a chef, and he did stuff and I mean Anthony Bourdain. Anthony Bourdain had my dream life, and he killed himself. Like, no, who has the dream life? It kills, like it was him and this other little blonde haired lady that had a similar life where she traveled and she just ate food and told you how the food was, and she would review hotels and stay in hotels, different hotels around the world, and just tell you about the hotels and she tell you about the food. What was her name? Sandra something. I want to say her name, I can't remember, but her name is Sandra something. But I used to love watching them because I'm like, that's my dream life. I would love to have a life like that, to be able to just travel and tell people about the food, tell people about the hotel accommodations or the resorts and stuff. Just tell people about that stuff. That's why I do some travel vlogs, because I try to, act like I'm living part of my dream life when I travel. So I like to do my travel vlogs. I love to do those, even though they don't get too many views, but I like to do my travel vlogs. Yeah, Miss Deal with it. I'm like, what? He killed himself. Oh, and in my eyes, he had the perfect life. Well, I don't know about his personals. I don't know about his relationships or nothing like that. I'm like, it had to be something like that, because I'm like, why was you? Or he just all. They said he always struggled with depression, which a lot of people do. It's almost a human thing. I struggle with it. A lot of people struggle with it because it's like you want more. But I'm like, do you ever become happy? Because I think I would be happy if I had his life. Now, would I do all the extra shows that he was doing on the side? Because that could be stressful. Because he was doing the travel shows, and he was doing like cooking competition shows, different stuff. I don't think I would have done all the extra stuff. I probably would just stuck to my Anthony Bourdain traveling or eats or whatever it was that he used to show. He said I probably would just stuck to that one little show and made whatever money off of that. I probably wouldn't have branched off into all that. Or if I did, it probably would have only been for a little while, just to make a little extra money, put it off in the bank, save on up, invest or whatever. But to do like 3 or 4 shows at once, no, that's stressful. Oh, that girl had a cooking show too. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I used to, that's why I used to want. I used to want a cooking show, and I used to want like a travel show. I mean, everything's still possible in life. I'm doing this little YouTube thing now. And maybe you never know. Even though it's been 4.5 years, one day it could blow up. It could be that one video. That one video that just blows up. You never know. You never know. I just gotta find my niche. I ain't found my niche. I did kind of find my niche when I was doing the African reactions, and they got a lot of views. And if I do one now, it at least gets 1,000 to 2,000 views. But with the African reactions, you don't get any money for it, which I don't really get money from YouTube. I've gotten $400 in the 4.5 years from YouTube. So, but still, you don't want to make your channel a channel based on where you can't make nothing. And if you just do reactions to music videos, you can't make nothing. I was able to because some of at the time, a lot of those videos weren't copyright, but now they done got hip and they copyright. So I don't react as much. Plus, the music started changing. The style of music, it started becoming more like our American music, and I just didn't want to review it anymore. But I've seen the switch to in some of the singers where they're switching back to what they were when I liked them, when they were more natural, when they weren't doing all the stupid, crazy stuff that our music and our videos does. They are starting to switch back to that. I guess some people weren't feeling it. They was trying to turn to what we. Yeah, he shocked the world. I was like, what? Anthony Bourdain killed himself? I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, I didn't know. I mean, he never seemed like a happy person, but I just thought that was his personality. You know, some people just have that dry personality and like dry sense of humor. I just thought he was one of those people. I didn't know he really was like unhappy. Craziness. Like, man, could you at least hollered at me? You ain't know me, but you could have hollered at me and gave me your life before you decided to take yourself out. Uh, I would have loved your life. Now I don't know the ins and outs of the rest of his life to where he was wanting to kill himself. Yeah, people shocked you. And also another shocker was K Spade. I was shocked about that too. When K Spade killed herself, I'm like, what? K Spade killed herself? Because that's another like dream fashion designer. I would love that. And you just designing your own person, like and like her bags and stuff have dropped in value since she killed herself. I thought they would go up because I think they went up when she first killed herself. I think the value went up, but they've dropped in value since she killed herself. Let me see. I'll show y'all the dress I made. I don't know if I showed y'all. Did I show y'all that skirt I made? I wore it a couple weeks ago. Let's see. No, because I put the video on here. I was not supposed to put it in a video. Okay. I made that little skirt, my little anchor. So yeah, you didn't know K Spade killed herself? Yes, K Spade killed herself like 2, 3 years ago. Killed herself. Her husband found her dead. She killed herself. So yeah, like I said, I have many talents. I make skirts. I make it's just thank you, Miss Deal with it. And I've tried to like with skirts. I tried that when my sewing machine started. It's like every time I try to do something, stuff wants to mess up. The devil gets busy. Devil gets real busy. I was doing my little skirt thing. I was sewing away. I had a whole choir, a little choir, African little church choir that traveled and stuff from here. And they wanted me to do some African skirts for them. But I made the whole choir. It was like 30 skirts, 30 skirts. And I made it all by myself. I bought a little sewing machine. Then my sewing machine started acting up. And I don't know how to fix the sewing machine. I should get it. And then I made that. I could sew for a little bit, and then my sewing machine started acting up where the needle gets stuck. And I need to research stuff, the sewing machines a little better before I guess sew. Because that's probably a simple fix. When I researched the stuff I tried, it didn't work, and I probably just need to take it to this place and get it fixed. But when stuff like that happens, it just kills my fire. Kind of kill my fire. Plus, when I made those skirts for those choirs, I try to give them a good deal for that choir. I try to give them a good deal because I'm like, oh yeah, my first real customers. I mean, I had small customers, but to have a whole choir wanting you to make skirts for them. So I'll give y'all a good price. But I didn't. But most of the people in that choir were full figure women, so it was a lot of fabric, and it took a lot of time. Not easy making no 20 something skirts. And it was most of them was full figure women, like I said. And yeah, I said I shouldn't have done that. I should have charged a higher price. But it is what it is. I guess they liked them. I don't know. I don't know if they liked them. They said they liked them, but I did my best. And after that, after I did that, I was burnt out. I was burnt out because I said I gotta find a better way, a better format. I gotta figure something out because my sewing machine kept acting up on me, all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, so I just stopped selling them. Because people was asking, you want, I want a skirt, I want a skirt, and I want a skirt. Because I was only selling them for like 35, $40. Then you usually pay like $80 for those skirts unless they're on sale. Like if you buy them online, you're gonna pay like $80, but you can get them at the hair store for $16.99, like I did. That's when I was hyped. They just got the elastic waist with the belt. I was like, oh, $16.99, $14.99. So shoot, if you can get them at the hair store for that price, ain't no point in me making them no more trying to sell them for no nothing. But usually, but if you buy them online, you're gonna pay a pretty penny for the Ankara dresses and the Ankara skirts. But shoot, the hair store be hip and getting you right. I saw them ones I got from the hair store in my videos. If y'all seen $14.99. Thank you, Miss Deal with it. That you like that? I think I already said thank you. I'm just so sleepy. So sleepy. But yeah. Yeah, I can't believe you didn't know that K Spade killed herself. Nicole. Mm-hmm. Yes, she did. I was just shocked. I'm like, K Spade killed herself. You just filthy. I know money don't buy happiness, but I guess that's for people that's just always had money. I guess, because I mean, I think I would be pretty happy if I had money. I could travel where I want to go. Because it's not the money that makes me happy. It's the being able to travel because I have money. Being able to travel where I want to go and relax. It would bring my happiness. And also, I mean, if I got money, I can help people. I can like go do missions in Africa and help poor people. I can help people if I got a lot of money. So and helping people that makes me feel good. If I can help people, it makes me feel good. So I think I would be happy. But who knows? Who knows? I ain't been rich to find out, but I like to be rich to find out. I ain't gotta be filthy rich, but I would like to at least six figures. It ain't rich, but hey, that's living good. And I don't live in New York or California, so six figures in Kentucky is living good. In Lexington, especially, living good. You can live real good in Lexington, six figures. You ain't rich, but you ain't filthy rich, but you're barely broke. Yeah, because helping people makes you feel good too, especially people that really need the help, especially like little kids in third world countries and stuff, and even little kids in America because we got a lot of poor kids and families in America. But my focus is like I always want to just help people in Africa. I don't know why, but I've always thought about that since I was a kid. Wanted to do that since I was a kid, so I like helping people in Africa and doing stuff like that, or doing like getting uh, getting money from people to try to do little projects or whatever. I would love to like build an orphanage or build a school or something in Africa or something like that. It would be so affordable compared to trying to build something like that in America. It's gonna cost you a pretty penny. But to build a little orphanage in Africa is not gonna cost you that much. It won't cost you that much at all to do stuff like that in Africa because our money is worth so much more. Now it depends on what country in Africa, like Ghana and Kenya and countries like that. No, it's gonna cost you. because our money ain't worth as much more in those countries like Nigeria. Um, I don't know what other country. I know our money's worth more in Nigeria, a lot more. And then probably like you would probably think like maybe places like Sierra Leone, um, maybe places like that. I don't know though how much more our money is worth. Some of the smaller African countries, our money is worth a lot. Some of the smaller ones. A lot of the bigger ones, our money is not worth it much. Really, I mean, it's worth more, but it ain't worth much more. Like Ghana, our money ain't worth too much more. It's worth more, but it ain't worth too much more. And Nigeria is a huge country. Our money is worth more because Nigeria's economy is horrible, horrible. I mean, terrible. So that makes our money worth more because they just don't do their people right. The government don't not do their people right. They don't pay them right. They don't do them right. So any scammers like the one time, I mean, the things that we done in Africa because I was over the mission in my church. I was over that, and we did one African mission last year during COVID, but I knew the people because they were kin to my fiance at the time. So and they had their own church. I already met them and all that. They have their own church. They were relatives to his. So I knew that mission was going to go where it needed to go. And I mean, it was a church, and they showed videos and everything of the people thanking and all that. So I knew. So I only deal with people that I know it's gonna go where they say it's gonna go. So that's how you keep from getting scammed. If you're going to do like help, if you're going to help people, make sure you know the people you're giving the money to, and physically have physically met them and seen what they do and how they help people. When we did another one, what did we do? I thought we did another one. No, the other mission we did was in Belgium, and it was like we took up money and took up money in the church, and I was already going to Belgium for a trip. At this time, they had refugees and stuff, a lot of refugees in Belgium and France and all that at that time. So I went to a refugee. I looked it up online, like a refugee, people that need help or kids that need help, something like that. It was a youth refugee like place in Belgium. So I asked them like what they needed. And they told me like type of stuff they needed, and I took the money that we had collected from church. I took it and went shopping at what's that store? What's that store? We don't have it, but they have it at some places here. I can't think of the name of that daggone store. But it was in It's in Belgium. It's in Europe, but you can get stuff at a great price at this store. I don't know why I can't think of the name of that store right now, but I went there and I shopped. I bought shoes, gloves. What I buy? Shoes, gloves, shirts. I think I bought some pants, just different stuff that they said they needed. And I bought them, and we had two big old bags of stuff for these teenagers at this refugee camp, and took that. We did that as a mission. It it time, it's time, and stuff just not going right, and just this baby thing and marriage thing. If you my age coming into factor with being banned, couldn't travel, this and that, COVID, all this other stuff. Then first visa getting denied, and the fiance visa getting denied. So we would have to get married and blah blah. It was just he couldn't stand the heat. Just couldn't stand the heat. He wanted to make sure he could get kids. He wants kids. He wants kids, and he don't want to take a chance and me not being able to do it. So it's just there's something like that. That's just what happened. That's just what happened. It was just a bunch of confusion, and the devil got in the way. Basically, the devil got in the way. That's all I'll say. That's just it. All the disaster and all the crap, calamity, and all that. No, I don't. He didn't have one, but he doesn't have kids, and he wants kids. So when you're up there in age, even if you still have a cycle and blah 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 blah, the more time that like passes, the more time you think, okay, what if she can't? What if she can't give me a child? Type thing. because time started passing when he should have been here. But stuff was just not going right. So it was what it was. Yeah, but he was younger. He was younger than me, and he didn't have none. So I, I can't do nothing about that. He was younger than me, and we had discussed that before. But then panic sets in when all that COVID stuff and all that panic set in. Panic just set in. Panic and getting tired of waiting, basically. Tired of waiting and panic set in. We wouldn't know. No, we wouldn't know Angela. He wasn't that young, and I ain't that old. I was only a few years older than him. Hey, he wouldn't. Michael was like 30, or Michael was, but I think Michael was like 27 or something like that when he first started dating Angela. I think he was like 27 and she was 50, or he was 25. He might not even be 30 yet. I think he was like 25 or 26 and she was 50 when they started dating. Now, he wasn't that cat now. It wasn't that kind of age gap. He wasn't young like that. Just don't got no kids. He wasn't young like that. I ain't dating no babies. No 20 nothings now. This is late 30s. Very, very late 30s. So, no, he wasn't young like that. Is it? Are they still on there? Does that still come? It's still coming on. Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, but I wanted another one or two, but I definitely wanted another one. I mean, I'm still functioning. Like I said, I've been having my cycle every month regularly. But I know they say age is this, blah 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 blah, but I believe God can do what He want to do. But it takes a man to believe that God can do what He want to do as well. So it is what it is. Yeah, I ain't watched that show forever, but I try to keep up with Angela and Michael just to see how it turns out. Cause I just want to see how it's gonna turn out. I don't know. Cause I didn't think that I didn't think that he loved her. And that's funny. You say at 36 you wouldn't have more. My sister had her first and only kid at 36, and all her friends kind of did the same thing. They were all like 35, 36 when they had their first and only child. Weird. I was like, how do you and all your friends, just all of a sudden, just all get pregnant at 36? So they all have kids the same age, and that's their only child, and they just happen to get pregnant all in that same year. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. I got a nephew. He's 11 years old. 11 years old. Y'all seen him on here before. Oh yeah, was you 36? You was what, 30? You wasn't no 36 though. Was you 35? You was 35? Yeah, some of my friends, Nisha, she was 30. What was you, 35? Was you 36? 35. Oh, you was 34. Yeah, 34. That's not 36 though. I mean, I guess it ain't much different. Yeah. Shauna, was she 36? Shauna might have been 35. Yeah. All y'all 30 something year olds having them little kids. And see, I think I got more patience with kids now than I did when I was young. I just block them out. And see, the thing is, I have my son now. And my son is grown. I didn't want no more kids after having my son because he drove cry, baby, driving me crazy, acting up in school, doing all that. Y'all see him now, he be acting all calm. But that boy, People don't be wanting to believe. Nah, I can't believe that he was doing. I can't. Crazy. He get it honest, but he crazy. Yeah, now you just think he's so calm and this and that, this and that. Don't make him mad. Don't make him mad. I was like, shh, no more kids, especially not raising no kids, more kids by myself. I ain't raising no more kids by myself. I ain't raising no more kids by myself. And it didn't happen. And after he grew up, I'm like, I want another kid. I want him to have a sibling. I want him to have a little sister. I want him to have a little brother. I want something because he loves kids. He's good with kids. And he still wants a sibling at 21 years old. Now he's like, okay, I give up because he's seen my terrible relationships. He don't like I just have to have my own eventually. But if he still was holding on hope, he was holding on hope for a little brother or a little sister. Even had little baby Zane. If you see my channel when I first started my channel, we used to keep him all the time. Little baby Zane, he'd be on the videos. He babysit. He loved it. Love babysitting Zane. He would feed him so he'll be a great father whenever he does have kids because he changes diaper, feed him his bottle. He sleep in there. Zane start acting a fool. Zane being her. He start having this little fist and like, oh, time to go. Let him off the bed. Let him walk on into my son's room. That's how I said, oh, he's my son. He's ready for a brother or sister. He's ready now. But they take good care of him. Babysitting him. I wouldn't have to be at work in this day. He babysitting him everything. He take him to the park, whatever. I said, okay, he's ready. So when if I do have a baby, if it get on my nerves, I can give him to his big brother. Him or her to the big brother, so I don't got to deal with it because Zane started the daggone fool. I sent them with him. They be just fake fighting and all of this. God, I ain't want to fake fight with Zane because Zane heavy handed. You know, you ever seen some babies that can hit you like a full grown person? I don't know how some of these babies have this strength from Almighty God. I don't know how babies, you be sitting there playing with them, on them, and they'll go boop. You like, what? I don't know. See, I almost had a moment. I almost forgot you was a baby. You done knocked me out. Shoot. That's how Zane was. Zane got some heavy fists. He hit me. He was probably about 1 year old. He hit me one time. I said, what you don't do. What you don't do is hit me. You want to fight somebody, you go in there and fight him. His little feeling was hurt too. He was like, boom. I said, oh no. Put you down. Go fight. Go fight Loretta. He made his little face like, I don't care about you being said. You're not fighting me. Go fight Loretta. Because what I'm not going to do is be fighting with those little babies that fight like a grown man. You almost gave me a bloody nose. You got to go. Dude. Nope, nope, nope. I don't know where these little babies be getting this strength from. Shoot. Like, Lord, what little kid hits that hard? Just laughing like he thought that was funny. That ain't funny. You almost got cussed out like a full grown man. That is not funny. You almost got thrown to the floor. Not thrown, but thrown. Thrown to the floor. Shoot. Mm-mm. I don't know where them babies be getting that strength. They must come from the Lord. When them babies be that strong. Doesn't know when you back. I done been running my mouth. I knew. I just said, no, we're going to end up back in here because I'm up here running my mouth still. We done been talking about babies and we've been talking about babies and having more babies and relationships and um, people committing suicide that you think got the dream life. And like, as I was talking about Anthony Bourdain and Kate Spade, I would have loved to have their lives, but I don't know about the personal part, but I would have loved to be a fashion designer, a famous fashion designer, or to be travel and food famous. I guess you want to call it, what do you call that? Television personality. That's what Anthony Bourdain was. And this, you think people would be happy with stuff that you know you feel you would be happy at, but they still kill themselves. Mm-mm-mm. Don't never know. I know I would be happy. That's my dream to travel and do stuff like that. Give reviews of hotels, resorts, stuff. Just live that life. You just sitting back with your non-alcoholic drink on the beaches and just telling about this nice resort and the nice food that you ate at the resort. Yeah, and I agree with that part. Hey, Stephanie, what's up? What's up? What's up? I agree with that part. Miss Deal with it. When you're in the store, and when I'm in the store and I hear them kids acting up too, I'm like, uh. But see, my son didn't do that in the store. He knew that. That's one place he didn't act a fool. He knew when we was in stores, when we was in public, we ain't doing this. He would try it. He'd be like, like, cause you get the same speech with your kids. Don't touch nothing. You ain't get nothing. If I don't give you nothing, don't ask for it. Don't be in here asking for me nothing. If I say no, I say no. So you can get that same speech and don't be grabbing stuff. Then you grab somebody, smack him hands. You wanna start kicking in the little cart and stuff. Like, boy. And that's when I lean in, be like, boy, you better be quiet. You better be quiet right now. I'll be telling him, I was like, look here, I don't care because I would do something to you in this store. And if they call CPS, they can call CPS because CPS gonna send you right back. I say, I don't care because if you want to act a fool off in here, and he just sit there, that's okay. You want to keep it up. You want to keep it up. And you pinch him. Be like, man, if you don't shut up. If you don't shut up. Oh, your son makes a scene. He's embarrassed. He'll be 3 this year. 2, he'll be 3 this year. Yeah, that's how old. I think Zane's gonna be 4. I told y'all he'd be 3, but I think he's gonna be 4 in September. Old Zane the Pain, he's 4. I showed them. I showed y'all a picture in the last lab. I don't know if y'all was in here. I know Noble was in here. He's a little baby that used to be on my videos. Old Zane the Pain. He's about to be a big old boy. He's about to be 4. I think. I think he's about to be 4, not 3. I think he turned 3 last year. COVID just messed up what you knew of people's ages and everything. Even though he had a birthday party still last year. He had a birthday party. And the picture. Him with a Dorito. Oh, Zane the Pain. Oh, Zane the Pain. Watch him when he was a bitty baby. Man, the pictures when we used to watch him. I know he probably really hit hard now because he used to hit hard boy when he was a baby. Play with them kids that can hit hard. I don't play with that. Mm. I bruise easy. I ain't got time for bruises. It's him back when we used to watch him. And he was smaller than that when we first started watching him. That's had his little tiny bed stuff. That's when he could hit hard. And I was like, you got to go. I think he was like 1 in that picture. Yeah, he's cute, cute, cute. They used to think he was my son's child because they look like he looked like he'd be my son, but he ain't. Not my son's child. Think that. See how they would think that. Because he could pass. He could pass for his child. Yeah, that's the age. That's the age he was when he was hitting like that. We ain't playing that. No, we ain't playing that. He sent some of my videos from like 2017, 2018. When he was tiny, tiny, I think he's in some of them. He had little thin, little hair. He's little tiny, tiny baby. He probably 4 months when we started watching him, something like that. A little bad self. Yeah, he cute. Ain't you know what I'm saying? He's so cute, and so bad. Everybody thought he was kin to us. Everybody thought he was my grandson, my son's son. Or sometimes they thought he was my son. I'm like, no, he's my apostle's great nephew. We just watch him because we want. He needed. Hey, he needed somebody help taking care of him sometimes. Mama needed a little help sometimes. So it's just me and my son. So we like, hey, we need a baby in the house to bring a little joy to the house. And that's why hey, two people helping out each other. It's not bad. It ain't bad when you got two people helping with a baby. I didn't have that when I was raising my son. Yeah, me and my son, we was helping. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad. Sometimes we keep him at a week at a time, and it wasn't bad because as soon as he started acting big on food, Real come get him. Or when he could walk, bye. Go in there with Real. We ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for the fits. Go on in there with him. And he be there just laughing and playing and having a good time, fighting and whatever they do. And they be cool. Watching their little cartoons, watching TV, watching whatever. They was cool. So when your children were 2 and 3, you would get on your my knees and quietly tell them about a butt. You would get on your knees and quietly tell them about what this. How you get on your knees and tell them about because they was walking. They wasn't in the car. Now my son would be in the buggy. And I'd be like, let me tell you something. You don't stop. And then, the people always want to look at you to see what are you going to do? What's your reaction to this child that's having a fit? Because I do it now. I'm like, but nobody don't do nothing to their kids no more. They just let their kids like egg on food in the store. And every time you go to Ross's, it's always some kids running around acting egg on food and Ross Dress for Less all the time. I don't know if it's like that in y'all Ross's, but at the Ross's here, every time but it's like the one Ross is close to the hood area. But I mean, it's always his little Hispanic kids acting a fool. Little Hispanic kids be acting a daggone fool in Ross Dress for Less. I'd be like, Lord, they throwing clothes. It made me like this. I'd be in the store like, oh, oh, like, oh, let these kids act a daggone. You ain't gonna get him. You ain't gonna. Can I snatch him up for you? Can I snatch this little boy up for you? They be talking crazy to their parents. They be like, no, no, I don't want it, no. Throwing clothes, throwing stuff. Like, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord, I can't, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm like, I gotta go. Oh, like, Lord, help me at the store. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. I don't know. I don't know how these kids are so bold nowadays because we couldn't do that type stuff. My son definitely couldn't do it, but I'm saying we couldn't do that as kids. We knew not to do that, not to go in no store. They might not got you in that store, but when you got out of that store, when you got home, you knew you was in for it, and they was gonna gladly, nicely drag your little butt out the store. You knew as a child you better not. Neither one of your girls gave you problems in public. Not sure if they were too scared or if it's just something about being a girl. But they say usually the girls is not the problems when they're young. It's the boys that have problems when they're young and then better when they're older. The girls are usually not the problems when they're young unless they just really brat. Usually girls are not the problem when they're young, but they're a problem when they're older. That's how it usually goes. And that's how it was with mine. He wasn't a problem when he was young, but when he got out, no, he was a problem when he was young, all the way through school, getting on my nerves. But when he got older, he's calm, cool, and collective. What you say? What'd you say? You was not always calm, and you know that's a lie. Talking about he was always calm. He know he lied. He would snap at the beat of a drum. Snap. Just snap. But he got it honest. He got it honest. I snapped too. I used to snap. I used to get in trouble all the time in school too. But so what? Yeah, I still snap. Come on, you still snap? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Said people started calling the police when people would spank their kids in public. So now you got to let them run around, show or go to jail. Now they was calling police at the time when my son was a kid. I ain't care. That's what I was telling my son. They can call police. I don't care. Police ain't gonna do nothing but bring you back because they not gonna want you neither. You acting all crazy. Then he calmed right down. Like you gonna go to police with the police to jail? You gonna go to the CPS? You can go with them. They gonna bring you back. Why you tell them? Then when he heard that, he like, well, dang, the police ain't gonna help me, so I might as well stop acting a fool. He said when you was pregnant with your first, the lady was trying to talk to her son. He hauled off his back. The boo-hoo out of her, that was it. Oh Lord. And see, my sister don't have the patience for kids acting up and treating their parents in no kind of way at all. And she will intervene. I'll be like, oh my God, she's intervening. She just can't take it. She'll only take it. She'll take it so much that she got to do something. I don't know why she does that, but she can't take it. She'll take it so much, and she will say something to that kid. She'll say something. She'll say something to the child. I remember. I ain't gonna forget. I mean, she's did that with my god nieces and nephews. She's done that with them, but I mean, she knows their mom, so that's different. But no, she's done that with strangers. It was this little mixed kid. His mom was white, little mixed boy. Went to school with my son. He was bad in school too. My son said he was bad in school too, but my son was acting up in that school too. Uh, so you'll intervene, Noble? I don't know. I don't do that because then the parents will come try to take up for their kid. No, it's not. You stay out of this. And I'll be ahead to smack the parent. So I just stay out. I usually stay out of it unless I know the people. If I know the people, I will tell that kid, you better stop acting the fool. If I don't know the people, I don't intervene. My sister will intervene. I ain't gonna never forget when my son was in middle school. That little boy was acting a daggone fool. He was cussing at his mama, calling her stupid, telling me I hate you, all this other stuff. Because it was some kind of something that happened at the school event, and it was the end of the event. They was going back, walking back to the car. They were parked behind my car, and this little boy was talking all cash money crap to his mama. His mama was just all frail and come on, get in the car, come on. And he was just talking crazy. My sister said, if you don't, I said, oh Lord, here she go. Here she go. And the funny thing is, I'm the crazy one. She's the more calm one. But she don't take no kid disrespecting their parent. She cannot take that. I'm the crazy one. She's the calm one. If any, like I said, when it comes to a kid disrespecting their parents, she cannot take that. And it just cuts through her. She said, if you don't get your butt in that car and stop talking crazy to your mom, I'ma smash you in here. She's in here. She been off in the cut. She done been off in the cut. I knew she probably speak up if she was there. She told her, I'm gonna snatch you up and throw you in there. I don't know what she told the little boy. The little boy just looked. He got quiet. He looked. And he looked at his mom. The mom just kind of looked like, oh, shoot, we better get this car. We better get this car. we better get in this car. And they got on in the car, and the little boy didn't say that. He shut his mouth. I don't know if he cussed his mama out when he got in the car, but he shut his little mouth. But then the next day at school, the little boy asked my son, was that your mom? And he was like, no, that was my auntie. Like, well, she needs to mind her own business. And she needs to mind her own business. What did he say, Loretta? You remember? I know he said she needs to mind her own business. And he said, you weren't saying that yesterday. That's what Loretta told the little boy. He said, well, you weren't saying that yesterday. Oh, you just told that story, Lord, on the 4th of July. I said, Lord, she done told this. I just knew the mama, I was shocked. I thought the mama would be like, don't talk to that child that way. But the mama didn't say nothing. The mama was like, Come on. She was scared too. She got on. That little boy shut his mouth right up because he was talking cash stuff, boy. I was thinking in my head, Lord, this little boy is talking. Lord, I wanted to snatch the little boy up, but I'm like, okay, it ain't my business. It ain't my business. I'm ready to get in this car. It ain't my business. That was a crazy. That was crazy. Yep, that's one thing that she will snap on. He is talking crazy to their parents. I don't know how you handle it when you go into Ross Dress for Less, because them kids is always acting crazy in Ross Dress for Less, especially that one right there on New Circle Road. Woo, every time I go in there, some old big screaming, hollering kids, throwing stuff and having fits and acting the daggone fool. I'm like, ugh. But I think even when I went to the Ross Dress for Less in Chicago, it was the same thing. It was the same things. Kids acting the fool. I don't know if it's just my Ross Dress for Less. I mean, but it ain't. Like I said, we went to Ross Dress for Less in Chicago, and there was kids in there acting the daggone fool too. Yeah, they do, Nicole. They know who to try. They know who to try. Yeah, it is painful to see, but I mean, you hate it for the kids or you hate it for the parents. Yeah, it's true. Oh, they'll never act up in there when you there, but it's usually the Hispanic kids that be acting a fool in that Ross Dress for Less every time I go. Every time. But like I said, I can't remember if it was Hispanic kid. I know it was some little kids acting a daggone fool in Ross Dress for Less in Chicago too. Not as bad as the one when you come go here, but yeah, it was some little girl acting a fool, running around between the clothes and all that stuff. Had screaming for no reason, screaming, crying for no reason. Like, Lord, acting a daggone fool. I just looked at her like, I just roll my eyes at them little bad kids like that. I don't care. I'll roll my eyes at them. Roll my eyes at your kid and say something if you want to. You didn't get your kid in check. I don't know, but how can you hate it for the parents? Because I mean, they need to put their kid in check. It's like you. I mean, you don't let your kid run over you. You got to put your child in check. Why are you scared of your kid? Especially when you way bigger than your kid and this and that. Now, I didn't care. Like I said, I'd be like, if they call the police, they call the police. Because you're going to get it together today. You ain't going to be in here acting no daggone fool. I look at the people and be like, call the police or mind your business. I don't care. They always want to look. And I look at them right. And I used to look at, you put Zane in check where? But you ain't have to put him in check in public. He ain't acting fool. He ain't never acted fool in public. I used to where in church. He act up. When he come back. Oh, when he come back here in the back, yeah. He just started playing with the equipment. You know, Zane to act a fool in church. He had to act a fool in church. And every time his mama send him back over to Laurel. Somebody send him back over to Laurel to Laurel be in the sound booth. He would be in the sound booth for church. Yeah, Zane would act a fool. Lord. Yeah. He gets sent back there with Laurel every time. Like, oh, you want to act a fool? Go on back to the back. Go on back to the back. We ain't got time for this. Kids, boy. Kids is the best. Said they took off running. Oh, did one time at the minister. Did one time and the minister told these children to go home. They started talking back. I got out the car and told them to get there. You did. I mean, they told them to stay home. Yeah, if y'all don't check them, who will? I don't know. I ain't worried about nobody else's bad kids. I'm just gonna be like, Lord, you better help them. I ain't got nothing to do with that because you know, these people be going crazy about their kids nowadays. So they took off running. They said they were gonna get their mom. I told them go get her. I have something for her too. Oh Lord. You say go get her. I got something for her too. the worst when them kids try to say, I'm gonna get my mama. Obviously, I'm not scared of your mama if I'm saying something to you. They future killers. They will be if their parents keep letting them run over them like that. Because hey, these kids will kill their parents like that crazy dad. And I was shocked because that guy was Nigerian too. I mean, he was born in America, but his parents, mom was Nigerian in New York. They killed his mama because she told him that he needs to get a job, and he just killed her. He says he needs to get a job, started him not having a job, and he killed that woman. Like, oh Lord, just killed your mama like that. And the funny thing was, well, it ain't funny. I was just getting on my son the day before I heard that story about getting the job. At the time, he got a job. I ain't been having him for about 6, 7 months. But at that time, I was jumping on him. Like, you need to get a job. It's time to go back to work. Forget COVID. It's time to go back to work. Then a couple of days later, sit that story with a dude at the same age as him killed his mama because she was telling me. I said, Lord, you never know how stuff could be different if you had different type of kid. Lord, never know. Same thing I was telling my child to do. This woman told her son to do, and he killed her. No respect. Shoot, he probably missed a lot of whoopings. Probably missed a whole bunch of whoopings. Now who's taking care of him? He was a grown man. Like I said, he's probably about the same age as my son, but the jail's taking care of him. That's who's taking care of him. Probably Bubba. Bubba in the prison cell, taking good care of him. He's probably somebody's girlfriend. Yeah, that is a shame, Nicole. It's crazy. Yeah, you remember that Noble? Yeah. I was like, dang. It was just like a reality check. Like, oh, I'm thankful that I don't have that kind of child. My son didn't like me jumping on him about job. He was still wearing back COVID and didn't really want to go back to work. But I'm like, if I can go back to work, you can go back to work. Shoot. But it would never be that point. Like, how can you hate your mom so much that you killed her because of that? I didn't understand that. I'm like, this had to be a lifetime of hate. Something. I don't know, but they said the boy was well taken care of. The man was, like I say, I think he was 20, 21, same age as my son. He was well taken care of, but she was like, okay, it's time for you to get a job. I mean, because I guess she needed help. New York, New York ain't cheap, so you can't keep taking care of no full grown kid in New York. I was thankful. I was like, well, thank you, Lord. My son is not like that. He ain't no psycho like that. I'm still living, breathing, and kicking. I might have got on his nerves, jumping on him, fussing and cussing, but I'm still living, breathing, and kicking. That's something he would never do to me. He wouldn't. If he did something like that, he definitely was possessed by the devil. He wouldn't even want. He'd be the kid himself after the fact. He wouldn't want to do nothing to his mama. He loved me. That's one thing I do know. My son loved me. Crazy as I am. Yeah, it was. It was noble. That was a built up resentment. I heard some people when they go to work, they make the kids who are not working leave the house with them and they can't get back in until they get off work. Wow, now that's crazy, Stephanie. That's crazy. Make the kids that's not working leave the house with them and they can't get back in the house until they get. I wonder what they find to do. What do they do? Walk around all day? I guess maybe they find a friend's house to go to. Or they eventually like, shoot, I gotta get a job. Because what else am I gonna do? I'm just sitting out here, I can't get no food, I can't do nothing, can't use the bathroom, gotta use the bathroom outside or find a public bathroom, walk around town all day, doing nothing. I mean, what else would they do? Could they do? That's crazy. Unless they just break back in the house and then leave the house in time when the parents come to make them think they didn't break in the house. Unless the parents had an alarm system, because I'm like, if the kids were smart, they would have left their window unlocked in their room, and then when they got put out the house and the doors was locked, they would have just pushed that window up and slid on through the window and been inside the house all day leave before the parents get home, go back outside, make them think they was outside all day. That's what a smart grown up kid would do. That's what I would have done as a grown up kid. That's a smart thing to do. You know, have me sitting outside all day in no heat or no cold or no whatever. I pretend like I was real good. Shoot. Now you said they go get a job. Yep, that's true, Nicole. What Stephanie said. They go get a job. They sitting around. They're doing that. They get tired of that. They go get a job. That's a hey. That's a good one. But I don't know if I don't know if I could just lock people out all day. You said they need a job. Shoot, it was hard for me to just stop. I had to stop picking him up from work because I was going to work and picking him and coming home for a couple hours and picking him up from work. And I had to stop it. I said, you're going to have to find a way to get your license. You got a car, you got a vehicle. You're going to have to find a way to get your license. He still ain't got it. He still ain't signed up for them driving classes yet. He's saying he's going to sign up for them, but he's finding his way to get to and from work. That was a hard one, though. But I was tired of coming home, sitting there for 2 hours, then go pick him up from work. Coming home, getting relaxed, then have to go pick him up from work. He got a vehicle. Mm-mm. I said no, and so I ain't picked him up or took him for at least about a couple months. At least a couple months. So to me, pay for some driving classes. Stop making them pay anything on the mortgage. On the have to stop making them pay on the mortgage, rent, help with anything. I'm like, just pay for some driving lessons. Don't just get your daggone license. He's still procrastinating. Still, I thought that would push him to get a license. Still procrastinating. He ain't paying nothing. Then he was paying on the helping with the bills at that time. But then I just told him, no, stop helping with the bills, stop helping with the mortgage, stop helping with anything. Take because when he first started working, we both first started working, we was catching up, playing catch up. I was playing catch up on the mortgage. Now, once I caught up, I'm like, okay, take that money, pay for some driver's lessons. Now, he ain't doing nothing now. I'm about to make him start paying again because he ain't getting them driver's lessons. I told him to pay for his driver's lessons, then save up. After that, start saving so he can get his own place. If he keeps playing around, I'm gonna make him start paying bills again. Then maybe he'll decide, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So your daughter got kicked out of school one time for about 3 days, and I told the school, "What good is that going to do? She's going to sit at home and watch TV while I'm at work, keep her here, and make her do janitor." Oh, did they do that? Was they allowed to do that, Stephanie? I didn't think. Some schools will tell you, "Oh, we can't do that. We can't do that." But if they was able to do that, then hey, I didn't know that they could do that. That's cool. That's cool. Well, I think that some schools did used to do that to people. You had to clean up and stuff like it. But I don't know if they did that when my son was coming up. I don't know. You say your kid signed up for driver's ed at 15 and got a car. You got him a car at 16. Yeah, I got his car at 16. He's 21. Outgrew the car that I got him. He's too tall for that one. So he got my old car, my old Accord. The car that I got him still sitting in the driveway. I need to sell it. The small Civic, the old Civic that I got him when he was 16. So yeah, he has my old Accord, and it's sitting. I have two cars sitting in my driveway: my new Civic, and then the old Civic, and then my old Accord, is sitting on the street, parked on the side of the street. But it got hit like a couple weeks ago. which is his car because it's a bigger car. He can't fit in that. He can fit in the little Civic, but it would be very uncomfortable. My Civic, the newer Civics are bigger than those older Civics. Um, that's a 2003 Civic, the old Civic that I got for him when he was 16. But it's in great shape. But it's smaller. Like the inside is smaller than like the newer Civics, like what I got now. But, my Accord, it been sitting there for like 3, 4 months. I had to park it on the street when I bought my car. I guess I haven't had my car about 4 months. And I had to park that on the street because it would fit in my driveway without blocking the sidewalk. And somebody hit it a couple weeks ago. Around that corner, they hit it. It's not sitting on the corner. It's down. My house is down from the corner, but they sit there and scraped it. They whatever you call it. They hit it. It made me so mad, pissed me off. Like, how you gonna hit somebody's car and just keep going? You know, you could knock on the door and say something. You probably was drunk, high, whatever, something. Gonna hit somebody's car and keep going. I said, I hope your car's in my mind. I was like, I hope their car's tore to pieces. I hope their car's tore to pieces because I mean that's an older car, so maybe it's more sturdy than they look. Hopefully their car was a newer car and they got tore up. Just hitting somebody's car and running. Exactly, Noble. But see, the girl he like now is way in New Jersey. The girl he been talking to for about a year. So he ain't worrying about that right now, but he need to. He need to get that license. He'd rather catch the bus or walk or Uber. Wasting money. Just wasting money. I don't understand it. As soon as I got my license and could get a car, shoot, I was ready. I was scared to learn how to drive, but I went on and did it. I was ready. I didn't want to catch no bus, and I didn't want nobody have to ask people to take me everywhere to go. As soon as I was able to get a car, that's when I got my license. I bought my first car. I think I was 20, and that's when I got my license at 20. That's because I didn't have no car prior. If I had a car at 15, 16, I would have possibly tried to get it by then. But I tried to get my permit when I turned 16. I failed it twice at one point, and I stopped. I was like, I ain't got no car, so what's the point? I don't have a car, so what's the point? Why am I getting a permit? If I had a car, I don't know why I'm playing with this um, makeup thing. It was just right there. I don't know. I don't know. I said now, so now I got to hurry up and try to get the Civic sold. I cleaned it on out, put it for sale sign on because people were saying they was gonna buy it and they playing around, and I need to get it sold so I can get it out of the driveway and put the Accord in the driveway. I don't want to put the Civic in on the street if I want to sell it because I don't want it to get hit. So that's why it's in the driveway. Plus, they need to put the battery back in it too, so that's why it's in the driveway. Even when I put the battery back in it, I don't want to put it on the street because I don't want it to get hit. And he knows, he saw his car got hit. So I'm like, you need to hurry up this license so we can get this car out of the street. But really, it's not really that. I need to hurry up and sell that Civic so I can get that car parked on the street. I think I'm going to try to focus on that this weekend, cleaning it out. Get a good old for sale sign, and I'm sure it'll sell quickly because people buy old Hondas like it ain't nothing. And they'll pay decent money for an old Honda. Ask about that little car all the time. Are you selling that car? What are you gonna do with that car? You selling that car? Because I mean, it still runs good. Them old Hondas run good. I think that car got 200 some thousand miles on it. It run good. See, I don't even fool with Facebook Marketplace. In my area, people just sell cars all the time in this area. So I could put a for sale sign. My house is right on the corner. So I could put a for sale sign on it and it would sell just like it. That's what I was gonna do. My dad was supposed to look at it. Somebody else supposed to look at it. Ain't nobody looked at nothing. I'll probably call my daddy before I do that just to make sure that see if he's gonna come bad or look at it and see if he want to go on bad so he can resell it. I don't know. We done been on here for almost 2.5 hours. Hopefully everybody thumbs up the video And I thank all y'all for watching and putting up with me for these 2.5 hours just yip yapping. I didn't eat much of my snacks, but y'all make sure y'all get y'all some Rippo's barbecue cheese, cheese nibs. They good, good. And I ain't got no sponsorship. Y'all need to give me one, Rippo's. Y'all need to give me one about y'all barbecue. Got my candy bag, candy bag. Well, I ate some snacks. Let me eat. Let me see. What else I want to eat? I don't think I want one. I think I'm full for the day. I'm gonna try one of these though. Like I don't know if I ever tried these. I'm not sure. I don't want to lie and say I haven't. If I have, but I don't know. Try one real quick before we get off here. Try one real quick. Fast, but Reese's fast break. I like them. I think I will because I love Reese's. Oh, they're soft. I thought they had a cookie at the bottom for some reason. I think it's peanut butter and caramel. Oh, peanut butter and nougat. Nougat. That's what's in the Milky Way. Yeah, good. Mmm, not good, y'all. You enjoyed yourself this deal with it. I did too. I enjoyed y'all. Yeah, it was good conversation and a good time as usual. Now I'm gonna try to get some uploads up for y'all. Don't be talking about my Civic. I got me a Honda Civic and I love it. And that other car that car that's a Honda Civic that I'm trying to sell, that's a 2003 and it still runs smoothly. Smoothly. A 2003 with 200,000 miles on it. And it still runs smoothly. So I don't know what you talking about. ONR. That 2003 Honda Civic runs better than my 2005 Honda Accord. I know some Hondas because I had two, and the Civic is my third one. My Honda Accord only got 100 and some thousand miles, like 127,000 miles on it, and that Civic runs smoother than my Honda Accord, which my Honda Accord still runs smooth, but that Civic runs smoother. But both are great cars. That's why I went on and got a Honda Civic, 2019. But you, girl, booing about my candy. We talking about it. Why? Because I said don't hate on no Honda Civic. Yeah, he gonna hate on my car. My car is my boo. That's all I got. My car is my boo. I ain't got no real boo. My car is my boo. My oh, my oh, my oh, my oh, my boo. That's my car. It's my boo. Sad life. Sad life. My Honda Civic don't smoke. It don't smoke. That 2003 does not smoke. Honda Civic don't smoke, and my Honda Accord don't smoke. I don't know. You just got some bad cars. Maybe the previous owners didn't take care of them. I don't know. And I got oil changes like they supposed to. They might not have done stuff they supposed to. Hey, man, the Civic, it don't smoke. Yeah, let me get on off here. We about to hit the 2 hour. Might as well do it to the 2 hour 30 minutes. We only got seconds, so might as well go. We do was 2:29. Might as well hit the 2 hour 30 minute mark, and then we'll end it. We got 15 seconds. But yeah, I enjoyed myself. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Miss Deal with it. Thank you, O&R Details. Thank you, sister. Thank you, Michelle in the cut. And Noble in the cut. Toy. Um, Nicole was off in here. Oh, you still in here? Yeah, Nicole's always still in here. Nicole, I already said you twice, I think. Stephanie. Um, what else? Angie was off in here. Drea was off in here. I think I got everybody. I think that's everybody was off in here. Did I get everybody? Let me make sure. Let me go scroll. Y'all know I got scroll And I thank everybody for coming in and putting up with me just chit chatting about nothing. Try to scroll back and see how it ain't going all the way to the beginning. I don't think. I don't even see Toy's name. But it only scrolls so far. It only scrolls so far. I think it only scrolls so far. It only went to 8:31. But I think I named everybody. If I missed you and you was in here, I'm sorry. Thank you for coming and thank you for joining. Charge it to my mind, not my heart. But I had a fun with all y'all. It was nice and entertaining. I put a smile on my face this evening. It's been a emotional week for me. But I'm gonna take my Ashwa vitamins and see what they do for the boobs. I need to see. I thank y'all. Bye. Y'all have a nice weekend. I'll try to get some uploads up for y'all. Like I said, have a nice weekend. Y'all have you love the beans, but you gonna go and get your beans then. You gonna speak it into existence. And love y'all, Team Random. Be blessed to be a blessing with my fingernails missing from both of these fingers and my thumbs. But deuces and see y'all in the next video. I don't know when I'll pop up live. Y'all know I just be popping up and I just want to talk to y'all. But see y'all, Team Random. Bye, peoples. My peoples, my peoples, my peoples.